Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Martini Garden Show. Isn't it just funny how that happens? Yes, we are here again, as we are most every Friday or every other. And tonight, of course, I have a guest, my friend Sherry Andersen, who I love and honor with her music and her talent. She is awesome. We have worked together in the past. We've had some bands and we've jammed. She also has an open mic out in Mastic Beach at Good Friends. You come down, check this out, Wednesday nights. We have Fran, she'll serve you drinks. She is good. Love our Franny, don't we?
Yes.
And of course, I can't be there because I have my own open mic on Wednesday nights at the Diamond Club. But we meet, we have biorhythms out in the universe. They're over there jamming, we're over here. I bet we're doing the same songs at the same time. You never know. I've had that with radio commercials. You ever do that with radio? You're switching from one station to the next, and the same song is on. You know, like, is it just one person that keeps calling radio stations, or does everybody just want to hear these songs? And tonight, you're going to hear some great songs, because Sherry's going to play some songs that she wrote, and I've heard and played with, and I love them. And I just can't wait because, of course, we've listened first, and it sounds real good in here. And we have Elwood. Edward?
Yes, sir.
How
I
you
am
doing?
here. I'm good.
How was your day? You staying out of trouble?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that.
No, okay,
FBI's
good.
watching me, so. No.
Yes. That's right. Of course, I do my open mic on Wednesday, and Edward is usually with me. He plays bass. So if you play, and you're on Long Island, because that's where we are.
That's right.
Suffolk County.
Even if you're not on Long Island, just come
Yeah,
on
just
out.
come on
We're
out.
here.
Take a plane, take a
Right.
train, come see us. We hang out. We have a new thing. See, these open mics are tough because you got a lot of musicians and not a lot of people sometimes watching. So we've implemented a new thing called Ladies Night. We get ladies drinking free from 9 to 11 o'clock. And you figured that would work, you know, get them
Right.
in there.
I show up in drag.
Yeah, I don't look good in drag, but we try. And yes, we're starting to have more people come.
Yep.
And that is nice because we have a great selection of musicians. However, we just like to have people to play to. And
Outside of ourselves.
and we don't care. In our minds, we're
No.
rock stars. You know, we
Yeah,
don't care.
well.
We don't need. But it's nice at the end to hear somebody applaud.
Sure.
So here we are on the anniversary, 50 years
50 years.
that President Kennedy was assassinated. And it's amazing how this time goes on. I think I was 3 years old. I don't remember nothing. However, all my youth, I've listened to people telling me where they were when it happened. My brothers and sisters, they all knew. Everybody knew where they were. It's one of those things in time that gets captured and people never forget.
Yeah, it just crystallizes in time. And
President Kennedy was one of those people that definitely deserve all the honors given to him. And it's sad because I wish he was still here today. But I got a feeling, you know, knowing history and how things had changed from that time on, if he had lived, history would be different, way different. And I kind of hope in some alter universe it played out so we could get to see what a world this would be. Because that was a time when actually people had a lot of faith in their government, people had faith in the future, and they all worked together at a goal, you know. And it's hard to capture that moment again because so many people going in all different directions. It's hard to keep that, you know, the common denominator. You know, when you can stand behind the president and everybody, you know. And I, you know, as we today, it's hard. A lot of people are on both sides of the fence with our president, right?
Ah, sure.
Staunch supporters, people against, for and against. Me, he's our commander-in-chief. We hope the best. We're looking for a good future for, for our country, our kids and everything. So we pray for that. We hope that he pulls us through. I'll tell you what, Mr. Obama, do it, buddy. We need you now, all right? Don't give up. I know you're finally catching some heat out there. And let's see how you do in the kitchen when it gets hot. I think you're going to finish out strong, so do it. Anyway, back on to music. Tonight, I have my friend Sherry Andersen. Sherry, say hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Yes, you're awesome.
Well, of course you
beautiful.
came. We all came in the same car, so.
Yeah, you had no choice.
You had to be here.
We had to wait for you. But Sherry, we've played together before. We've done so much, and I've always enjoyed every minute of it. I mean, I love playing with. When I play with you, I'm on my game. I have to play up. Usually I'm just out there. You know me. You've seen me. I don't care half the time. But when I'm standing next to you, I make sure my game is on, because you always. I've never seen you falter, especially with the vocals. You are so strong. And when did you start singing?
I think I was born singing.
There you go. Wow, here I am, world.
Being told I'm too loud my whole life and to shut up, and maybe in a nicer way. One day I had an aunt who worked, she was a professional singer. She sang on Showboat.
Oh.
She said, that kid can sing, and my family, who I live with, and have to hear me every day. They're like, really? Like, no. That's just noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brothers and sisters can be brutal
My
sometimes.
mom.
And you play
It's
guitar?
just loud to us.
And you played guitar. You've been playing
Guitar.
how long?
I started when I was 8, got a couple real lessons around 12 from a friend at church for less than a year. I took some classical guitar in college after I learned how to read music in high school.
Yes, and reading music for guitarists is rare.
Mm-hmm.
Most go by chords. I know. But I appreciate when I have a musician, a guitarist that reads music and understands theory and stuff like that. And I've caught that out of you a few times. We'd be playing and you'd be correcting me.
I feel like I have more knowledge than ability, though, in the guitar department.
Well, not my book, but okay. Well, everybody,
But every little bit helps.
Everybody hopes to be better, we always want. I mean, I've seen this guy, Steve, remember 2 weeks ago,
Oh,
3
sure.
weeks ago? After watching this guy play for 20 minutes, I was ready to throw my guitar away. 32 years I've been doing this. I can't even come close.
It's worse if they're 16 years old.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh.
Yeah, at least my 16-year-old is still asking me questions about it, not showing me. But you're, of course, you do your open mic.
On Wednesdays.
Tell them about it.
I don't know how many years. Fran says 5 or 7 or 100.
I started that one.
You started it,
That was about 5, 6 years ago.
and I don't know if it's okay to say, since we lost you, I put my own spin on it. I hang up my free hug sign.
True. Yes, you go to her open mic.
I
and
joined the
this
free
girl
hug
free hug.
campaign.
gives
And they're
you a
excellent
big
hugs.
hug.
Excellent.
Yes. Healthy hugs, which are good. I've helped her a few times, right?
Yes.
And the strange part about it is most of the guys give me the best hugs. They're all friends, of course.
My favorite nights are when all the customers and the people there are giving out the hugs. I'm not even participating anymore.
Yes, they
Everybody's
catch on.
hugging everybody.
Take
So
one,
you
pass
put it out
on.
there and it just passing
That's
it on to
what-
one
I
another.
think that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, you've got a great vibe when you do that. It's just, because you're real about it. You're not just, it's not a shtick with you. It's real. And people catch on to that really fast. Like what Jim was saying before. I've heard you sing plenty of times, and it's like you always bring your A game.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. No, thank you. I love listening. You could sing to me anytime. I always say that. Say that to all my friends. And Sherry could sing to me anytime because you always bring your A game.
And
it's
a surprise too. It's not.
Yeah, for the people who've never heard it. Yeah.
Oh, she still surprises me sometimes. We had our friend in common, which I dedicated a show to weeks ago. My friend John Griffin, he was our bass player. Through John, I met Sherry. They did an open mic, and you guys had played together too, right?
Yes.
And we've come a long way, haven't we? When we started out, it was just games. We were just doing the open mic, hanging out on a Tuesday night.
And some karaoke.
Yes, the karaoke. Well, you got to start somewhere.
We'd sing at karaoke and say, "Let's learn that on guitar."
Yes, it was a step we needed. I did, in a way, because I now, when I'm singing and playing, I see that screen in my head of the lyrics, and that's how I remember so much lyrics, because
You have the visual memory.
I visually, see it in my head, the blue screen with the white letters. And I just hope they get the spelling right. But that was fun. When you did karaoke, you used to have a following that were not a strange bunch of characters, but they had character for characters.
Character with a capital
Oh
C.
yeah. No, I would go to her shows just to see the people, because there were some very good nights that we had. Do you still do that?
No.
Right? I haven't.
But as far as being a character magnet, I like it. I feel like my life is a circus.
Yes, this is true. I've
And
noticed
I can't
about
complain about that. Life as
No.
a circus is pretty interesting.
Yes, and sometimes we're on the trapeze, and sometimes we got the big hat tent. We've are
If
the
you're lucky,
leaders.
you get to ride the elephant before you
Right.
go home.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Look out for those monkeys. Flinging feces at you. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, there's always a few of them there.
Yeah, a few of those in every crowd.
But now, you have any shows coming up that you want to talk about, or any benefits you do? We have to give you the plugs. But
Yeah,
it's
I'm
tough.
sorry,
Yeah, right now
unfortunately,
you're on a little hiatus, huh? You're
Yes.
just taking it
Going
easy.
to Boston, the Keys.
Right. Tell us
I'm just traveling.
about the artist that you worked for, that you went. That was 2 years ago.
Oh, I wish I had Lenny with me for that.
Oh, Lenny's another artist.
Dr. Evermore.
Dr. Evermore, right. I saw the pictures of that. He's more of a sculptor.
Yes. He was recently usurped, but until a year or two ago, he had the world's largest metal sculpture.
Right, I saw that. I saw
And
the
someone
pictures.
beat him with a larger one, but it's a flat, two-dimensional, I think it's a duck or something. We don't pay it much tribute,
Yeah, right.
us Evermore fans.
No, well, he's kind of amazing, yes. And Lenny is a great artist himself.
I was in a Alice Cooper tribute band with him and his
Okay.
wife.
Yes, and now he has his club.
Yes.
Tell us about the club.
I don't know. It's a private club.
It's a private club. It's an anti-social club.
It's an anti-social social
Yes.
club.
So if you don't want to meet anybody or you don't want to like anybody, this is a good place
Yeah.
to hang out. No, I've been there. It's great. And I'll tell you what, he got hit from the flood bad.
Yes.
We had the storm, Sandy, the superstorm, almost wiped out half of Mastic.
That's true.
along South Shore of Long Island got eaten up horribly, but we're starting to come back, and the house is looking good, right?
Yes, almost finished. And thankfully, for a year there, all of us were doing benefits for everyone we know that was
That's
hard
right.
hit by the hurricane. It's actually nice to not have 2 and 3 benefits a week for
Yeah, to
Yeah.
help out.
friends in
Yeah.
need.
That's true.
I still have a few friends that haven't moved back into their places yet, but most of them. And your djembe player finally
Yeah,
lives in
Ernie.
his house again.
Yes, I was over there.
I think he just moved back in last month.
Yeah, he got new floors in, and he's looking good. He's looking happy. He's feeling, comfortable again. But, now, what we're going to do is I want to talk to you more about some of your techniques, because you're singing, because you take songs and you do them your way. You were saying you'll take a song that's done by a man,
Mm-hmm.
and when you do it, it's definitely different.
It's different.
But it's
But it's
awesome.
good different.
Yeah.
It's very good different.
Which ones, how do you pick your songs? You just listening to the radio? Or? Yeah.
There's some songs I grew up with that I can't speak for. They're just part of me. But I'll know I'm going to do a song the first time I hear it.
Wow.
The very first time I hear it, it's.
Well,
I'm
you
not
always
hearing
do
it, I'm feeling it. I'm like,
requests.
I'm doing. Yeah, I will learn a
You
song
learn
out of other
requests
people's
for all your
requests.
friends. I know that. Linda, and when she went through with her husband, when she lost her husband, you sang, you got that song that you do. I haven't seen Linda in a while, but is she still out there? Is she
Yes.
working? Oh, we got to.
She's at Kapler's on Saturday,
Why didn't you let me know
right
that?
before Big Daddy and the Bulldogs come on.
Oh, okay, we're going to have to go visit her.
She gives up the bar to Edie.
Nice. And are you playing, you're doing Brick House Brewery
On
in
Sunday.
Patchogue on Sunday. She's the featured guest. And that is a big open mic. That is a nice one. I've been there. I've played there a few times.
Their sound system makes me feel like so much better a musician than I feel anywhere else. Just, I'm attached to it, hooked on it like a drug. Just
Yeah.
the sound at the Brick House.
I like playing with that kettle behind me. I know it's full of beer. You're like, yeah. That just feels good.
So we have the sound system and the kettle.
And the beer, yes.
Okay.
And then the back band is Rodney Harris, Paul Gilmore.
Right, yes. They're excellent musicians.
I've been playing with Paul and Rodney since I'm in my 20s. And for the first time ever, 2 weeks ago, I made Paul do Proud Mary with me. So we'll
Wow.
probably be doing that this Sunday.
Nice.
It worked out good.
Well, how many times did we do that?
Yeah.
Man,
He did it once.
it's not a hard one. Once you do it, that's it, right? We learned it one time. And I got to do the Ike part.
Oh. I wonder why.
I got that. Roll in.
Some people are intimidated, though, if I say, roll on the river for me. Like if I'm looking for someone to sing with me.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, me?
It's 3 lines, you can do it.
Come on. Roll it on the river. You can sing it.
But now your open mic, that's an acoustic open mic.
Yes.
However, hand percussion are also invited, right?
And bass players with their own amps until I can locate a little bass amp.
Might
Until
be
they
able to-
defect over to the Diamond Club.
Yes. Well, don't worry.
They all do.
Don't worry. They all go back eventually.
Oh, yeah.
I can't compete with floor-to-ceiling speakers.
Well, sometimes you don't need them. I think you can stand up and bark right back at them. You have that thick, strong voice. So I've heard you ring out without any amplification quite well. But what we're going to do, we're going to go to a commercial now, and we'll come back and discuss a little bit more, and then we'll get on to music. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
So then I said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm flattered that you love chocolate, but I'm here strictly in a professional... What's wrong with him?
He thinks you're naked.
My shell is brown. It just looks like my milk chocolate is showing. Only a fool would think I'd actually show up naked.
So it's that kind of party. Hit it!
I'm sexy and I know it.
Alright.
Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body. I work out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
And we are back. Before we get on with Jerry, we got a little announcement to make here. Our own Tommy Marr will be performing at the benefit at Whoville in Bethpage this weekend on Sunday. It goes from 7:30 to 2. I'm expecting that's probably in the evening, Tom?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think he's getting up first, too. So
I
you want to see Tommy, you get there first.
And Tommy's in the control room. He's going, yes, it's in the evening. But so he'll be there. It's from 7:30 to 2. It's for Long Island Crisis Center. So if you find yourself out that way, please get out there. I'll mention it again before we head out. We're going to come back to Sherry, who I'm not going to call Steve. Inside joke. So Sherry, you've played with a lot of people, a lot of musicians out here on the island. Who are some of the folks you've worked with? You know, both just just working with, maybe just doing the open mics. However, outside of us two knuckleheads.
My first musician I've ever played with is Dan Van Emmerich.
Yes,
one of my best friends. When I was in my early 20s, he asked me if I would play out with him for money, and I'm like, me? For money? People pay
to see this?
He broke me in, and still doing it 20 years later. I also played with Chris Desiderio. She played violin with us. That's how I met my best friend Lenny.
Yes, and she's a
Desiderio,
teacher. She's a school teacher, right?
School teacher, violinist, extraordinaire.
Mm-hmm.
John Broza has been a big supporter. Butch Bucciano.
Okay,
He
yes.
used to run a Wednesday open mic down in Mastic Beach. Wednesday seems to be a big open mic night
Yeah, it does, right?
over the years. Jim
Gotta do it.
Garaputo, my present bass player, soul brother,
Oh, Reverend Jim.
Reverend Jim.
Yes, did he have fun
We
that
were in a
night?
funk band back before I met you. I was in a funk band with Jim.
Nice. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's fun. And we're hoping to bust out some more stuff and gig together. Too many to list. Skip Ament.
Skip,
Thank him
sure.
for supporting my Wednesdays. He says mine are more fun than some of the ones he's been to. So
He's been around.
thank you, Skip. He's been around. He's been to all of them.
Yep.
76 years old. Played the keys every winter for a while.
And who else you been playing with?
Jerry Wilder.
Of
Jerry
course.
Wilder.
Oh, we love Jerry.
Yeah.
We share
No
him.
one-trick pony.
Yeah, you just put it. You just show him an instrument. He knows how to play it.
He makes me feel like a real musician.
Mm-hmm.
He'll come out with a banjo, a fiddle, a bass, a guitar, concertina. You name it, he can play it.
I put him on drums. He loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
Never know what's going to happen when he shows up.
Yeah.
How about Kevin?
Kevin Burke. Kevin
Yes.
Burke, actually, I've played with he as a bass player.
That's
He
strange.
surprised me. And if he's playing bass, you can't get him to play guitar.
Yeah, right. It's
He's
one
so
or the other.
funny like that.
Yeah. I've seen him with play bass. Blind chicken.
Blind chicken.
Something. Yeah. I'm sorry. We got your name right. But
Well, I would need 10 years or at least 100 hours to list all the musicians I've played with.
well, I'm sure they are all honored,
I'm honored.
and we definitely, that's what we're here for. We go out and we meet people, we play,
Yeah.
we enjoy each other's company, we work together on songs. Sometimes we hang out together. Sherry's been over to my house many times. I'd cook you dinner a few times, right? And then the only problem is she doesn't have that inside voice. So I remember once, one of the last times, my wife was, she was hanging out and she's saying, doesn't that girl have an inside voice? Because everybody in the house, I don't care what room you were in, you'd hear her.
The teenager was
Yeah.
doing homework and getting ready for bed, and I was there.
Yeah, well, don't feel bad because when I was over there, she
Oh,
said
yes.
that I actually laughed. That was the only person that actually laughed louder than you.
Yes, because, yes, he got yelled at.
Must
too.
be a singer thing.
I don't
you know,
have an
we-
inside voice.
Yes, but we were drunk and disorderly too.
it just,
Then again, probably we were.
Probably were.
Well, it's hand in hand, it happens. Musicians got to loosen up.
sure.
How are you feeling? Are you loose? You ready to play?
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I know that. She
Yeah.
hates being interviewed, but she is so beautiful and fun to be with that we just had to do it. So,
It was either
on-
that or make her play for an hour and she'd kill us.
yeah. I
Nah, I'd make you all play with me.
yeah.
Okay.
No, we're going to leave you alone tonight. We're just going to be the audience. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take a little break again.
Pay some bills.
Yes, and when we come back, we're going to have Sherry play you some music. And I guarantee you,
You're going to love it. Well, we're coming to your house.
and drink.
Yes, YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When you pay too much for cable, you throw things. When you throw things, people think you have anger issues. When people think you have anger issues, your schedule clears up. When your schedule clears up, you grow a scraggly beard. When you grow a scraggly beard, you start taking in stray animals. And when you start taking in stray animals, you can't stop taking in stray animals. Stop taking in stray animals. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Guys, ready for the show? Yeah. Enjoy.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
And now, my friend Sherry, for your listening pleasure, will play you some beautiful music. You ready, babe?
Thank you. I'm going to start with your favorite, Chip.
Ooh.
A look, a smile, a word, and then she comes over to you and she asks for a dance. You turn away. You're so scared. You said no. Come out there and dance. Come on, give the girl a chance. Just take her by the hand. Papa, go out there and dance. You go to the bar and you pour another shot. Here's a toast to another one that got away. You wonder when your day will come. Well, she's still looking at you. Papa, go out there and dance. Come on, give the girl a chance. Just take her by the hand. been broken.
Yeah. Woo! Thank you, Sherry. Nice.
Shall I just proceed?
Absolutely.
Voila.
Can I do another original?
Please.
You call me selfish. You say that I'm to blame. But I am not the one who's trying to change everything. You think that I should fade into a mold, but I just never could be so untrue to my soul. I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it no more. I can't take it. Can't take your bullshit anymore. You call me selfish. You say that I'm to blame, but you are not the one who's sacrificing anything. You think that I should accept you as you are, but you don't want me to follow my own star. I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it no more. I can't take it. Can't take the bullshit anymore. You think I should be happy, losing myself for you. Oh, I know this sounds cliche, but you found on self-betrayal. I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it no more. I can't take it. Can't take your bullshit anymore. I call you selfish for expecting so much of me. How dare you ask me to deny what I'm supposed to be? If you can't take me for who I am, don't let that door hit you where the dog should have bit you. I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it no more. I can't take it. Can't take the bullshit anymore. You think I should be happy, losing myself for reaching, but to find oneself each other, I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it no more. I can't take it. Can't take your bullshit anymore. No more, no more, no more, no more, no more, no more, no more.
All right. Woo! I'm glad that song wasn't about me.
Hey, really?
Everyone asks me who I wrote that to, and I actually didn't write it to anyone.
Huh.
There was drama going on around me
Yeah, that happens.
in my friends' lives, and I borrowed their lives
Nice.
for a song. This is one I've never recorded, an original I wrote with a friend. Should be fun.
Was years ago, skies were in the the flight to fantasy comes again. We'd smoke a piece, philosophize, took a trip the other side, built paper houses, laid no grounds, stoked a fire, burned them down. was not.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Fresh off the print. Nice.
Older than the others, but never recorded.
Now it is. Live broadcast.
True.
This has to be my most requested song ever. Wrote it to my sister, and it's become like the theme song of sisterhood.
To Michelle.
It's to my sister Michelle,
All right.
but I get many people requesting me to play it for their sisters at live events.
She's more delicate than a flower, with the strength of a lion. No, if you met her, he'd be captured. 'Cause she's the Pied Piper. She's a butterfly flying against the wind. She's the sun and I'm just a moon. I'm living on borrowed light. How I long to possess that courage that she owns. We're delicate paper wings. Well, she's flying against the wind. She's a butterfly flying against the wind. Against the wind. While I follow the straight and narrow, she was blazing her own trail. Oh, how I wanted to be like her, but I was too afraid to fail. She's a butterfly flying against the wind. She's the sun and I'm just a moon. I'm living on borrowed light. How I long to possess the courage that she owns. We're delicate paper wings. She's flying against the wind. She's a butterfly flying against the wind. Against the wind. Don't you tell her that the odds are against her. She'll only say she don't care. She's gonna make it the hard way. And she'll never complain, but it's not fair. She's a butterfly flying against the wind. She's the sun and I'm just the moon, living on borrowed light. How I long to possess that courage that she owns. With delicate paper wings, well, she's flying against the wind. She's a butterfly flying against the wind. Against the wind.
All right, Cherie. 3 minutes.
It starts sometime after midnight. At least that's when you lose yourself for a minute or two. As you stand under the bar lights, and the band plays some song about forgetting yourself for a while. And the piano's this melancholy soundtrack to her smile. And the white dress she's wearing, haven't seen her in a while. But you know that she's watching. She's laughing, she's turning, she's holding her tongue like a cross. The room suddenly spins, she walks up and asks how you are. You can smell her perfume, see her lie naked in your arms. So there's a change in your emotions. All these memories come rushing like Pharaoh. Where's your mind? Of the color of your body's like two perfect circles entwined. You feel helpless and homeless and lost. Here's